Hey everybody, Josh from Total Package Speed Strength and Conditioning. Got a question for you. How many times have you told your parents or your teammates or your coaches that you actually get better as the game goes on? This is an absolute fundamental weakness with a lot of athletes. They don't know how to actually engage their muscles before going out to play. So this is aside from the warm-up, or you can add it in your warm-up, but this is aside from just going around for a jog, a static stretch, anything like that. That is not a real warm-up in order to prepare yourself for a game. You actually need to wake up your muscles, engage them. So in this video, you're gonna see 5 of our favorite exercises that we do with our athletes across the board, whether it be football, volleyball, hockey, lacrosse, track and field. These are great exercises to put in that warm-up routine, wake up those muscles, and actually be ready to go when the whistle or the puck or the ball drops. You don't actually need dumbbells for this exercise. I'm just using these as a guide. I'm gonna set up with a bottom knee that is bent, and then I'm gonna get up into a side plank position, almost as if you're doing a clamshell. I'm gonna extend this top leg out, and I'm actually gonna go over this dumbbell and keep my leg up, and then come forward and swing it in front of the other dumbbell. You can use a roller, you can use whatever you want. Just use these as a guide. So I'm up, keeping my hips up, my abs engaged, nice straight lines, top leg up, moving from the hip forward, back up, and I'm actually gonna squeeze that glute at the top. Gonna repeat this 6 to 8 times. You'll feel those hips and glutes working as we go through. All right now we have a lateral band walk. You'll notice that I have mini bands around my ankles and just above my knee. We're actually gonna walk sideways, but we're not shifting our upper body. Our upper body's staying nice and silent. We're keeping our torso, our shoulder over our front hip, and we're making sure that we're pushing off our outside leg and just falling over onto that inside leg. So quarter squat position, you'll notice everything's silent, and I'm resisting that band from coming back in. You'll notice how my knees aren't caving in, keeping everything nice and wide, and really isolate those glutes. Going to be a burner, but in a good way. So you're going to take a mini band, you're going to put it around your forefoot or the balls of your foot. Each one of these have 3 movements. The first movement, our toe is going to be pointed in and we're trying to go forward with our foot. The second movement, our toes are square, we're going straight out to the side. And our third movement, our toes are flared back and we're going straight back. You'll feel that in subsequent spots along your hip range and back into your glutes. So the first one will look something like this. Try to stay nice and tall, nice deep breath, suck that belly button in, little movement out, pause, come back. After doing 6 to 8, going right up to the side with square toes, 6 to 8, and then straight back for another 6 to 8, squeezing that glute as you bring that foot back. All right, this one is the around the world leg lift. So we're actually gonna be doing basically a barrel roll, but in plank positions and lifting our leg. Each one of these will have 6 to 8 leg lifts per movement. I'm specifically gonna start in a front plank movement. You can start anywhere on this positional plane as you wish. All right, so I'm gonna do 6 to 8 per side, starting with the front plank, just little lifts, engaging our glutes, squeezing them at the top. After doing 6 to 8, do not reset. Go up into a side plank on your elbow or your hands. 6 to 8. I'm going back slightly with that foot. Now we're gonna come around, look up to the ceiling, get those hips up. 6 to 8 per side. And then we're actually going to that opposite side plank. 6 to 8. Around the world leg lifts, make sure you're engaging those glutes on every one. They are the primary driver that's lifting up your foot as you march. All right, so we have a supine position, A hold. So an A position, for those who come from a running background, we're just doing that on the back. So an A position is a nice 90 with our top leg. We're not sneaking our heel under our butt. It's just in that nice running high knee position. The rest of our body's actually gonna be on the floor. So my hands are out at a 45, my shoulders are back, I'm pressing my lower back into the ground, And I'm gonna be taking this resistance band and bringing it up to 1 foot around the ball of my foot, or the top of my foot around the laces. I'm gonna be extending out, and I'm gonna be pulling back, and I'm gonna be holding that for 3, 2, 1. Back out, 3, 2, 1. After 6 or 8 of these per leg, your hip flexors are gonna be loving it. They will be feeling like they are rocks. So that is a great feeling.